Bamise, Toyosi, Ayanwola was a young Nigerian woman who was abducted after boarding a BRT in Lagos, Nigeria, and found dead 9 days later. Bamise was 22 years old and the last child of her parents, Joseph and Comfort Ayanwola. She had 9 other siblings and she worked as a fashion designer. On February 26, 2022, after leaving work at Aja area of Lagos State, Bamise boarded a bus rapid transit system, popularly known as BRT, at Chevron in Lekki, heading to Oshodi on the Lagos mainland around 7:30 p.m. with the intention of going to visit her elder brother's family to spend the weekend. After boarding the bus, the driver flirted with her and told her to sit at the back. At the time, she was the only passenger in the bus and she observed that the interior was dark. She also noticed that at least 2 other male passengers entered the bus afterwards. The driver did not pick more passengers. There were no CCTV cameras in the bus. She immediately sent voice notes to her friend via WhatsApp, revealing her concerns. She also sent some video recordings of the bus interior with the bus plate number identifier to her friend, who advised her to alight as soon as possible at the next bus stop. Afterwards, further attempts by her friends and relatives to contact her via phone calls were unsuccessful. Prior to this, one of her last recorded conversations with her friend was, "Please pray for me." After several failed attempts to communicate via her phone, the last known sound heard after a caller picked her phone revealed her struggling with an unidentified man. The following day, she was reported missing. On March 7, 2022, her lifeless body was discovered naked near the Kata Bridge on Lagos Island. An eyewitness stated that Bamise was still alive after she was thrown out of the BRT bus, but she couldn't be treated or rushed to the hospital before she died. There are conflicting reports as to whether her corpse was found whole or mutilated. The driver of the BRT was identified as Andrew Nis Ominini-Koron. He kept mute after the incident. After Bamise's disappearance was made public, he fled and went into hiding in the neighboring Ogun State. He was tracked down and arrested by Department of State security operatives and handed over to the police for questioning and custody. He initially confessed to raping Bamise and abandoning her, but later changed his story, denying any involvement in her murder. He later claimed that his bus was hijacked by armed robbers, referring to the men who entered the bus, and said they kidnapped Bamise at gunpoint. His claim had been challenged by Bamise's relatives, friends, and some Nigerians who suspect foul play. Accusations of rape and sexual assault had been brought to light by at least other female victims in similar circumstances. He was arrested and to await trial. His suspected accomplices are also yet to be identified. Public protests led to the suspension of BRT transport operations in Lagos State for some days. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu vowed to bring the culprits involved in Bamise's murder to book, while the Lagos State First Lady condemned the incident and voiced her support for installation of CCTV cameras in all BRT in Lagos State. There has been public outrage regarding the circumstances leading to Bamise's death and demand for justice on her behalf. Many Nigerians have also voiced concerns about BRT passenger safety and criticized inefficiencies in the Nigeria police system, noting that quick intervention might have led to rescue her alive before the murder materialized. Mr. Andrew pleaded not guilty while facing a 5-count charge filed by the Lagos State government, including 1 count of murder, 2 counts of rape, and 2 counts of conspiracy. On 2nd of May 2025, the Lagos State High Court sitting at Tafawa Balewa Square had sentenced BRT driver Andrew Nis Ominini-Koron to death by hanging for the murder of 22-year-old Bamise Ayanwola and the sexual assault of 2 other women. The presiding judge, Justice Sherifat Sonake, found Mr. Andrew guilty of murder, rape, and sexual assault after a high-profile trial. He was linked to Bamise's death through CCTV footage, call logs, and medical reports. The court also discovered he raped Maryland O.J. Zelu and sexually assaulted Dr. Anosike Victoria in similar incidents. Justice Sonake found the evidence to be clear and consistent, establishing that Mr. Andrew had exploited his position to prey on female passengers. Convinced that the prosecution had proven its case beyond reasonable doubt, she sentenced him to death by hanging. The judgment has been hailed as a landmark ruling and a step forward in the fight against gender-based violence in Nigeria. Some of the key lessons of Bamise's death is to always trust your instinct. Bamise sensed something was wrong and took action by recording videos and sending voice notes to her friends. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Take note of your surroundings, alert someone, and if possible, remove yourself from the situation. Another lesson is to always share your location and journey details. Bamise shared her live location and the bus number. This helps friends to track what happened. Always let someone know your route, bus number or plate number when using public transport, especially at night. And lastly, avoid isolated or empty buses at odd hours. Bamise boarded a nearly empty BRT bus at night. Try to avoid boarding isolated vehicles alone, especially in the dark. Wait for the buses or taxis with other passengers or use ride service that allows tracking. Bamise's story is painful, but it's a wake-up call. Your safety must always come first. Be smart, be vigilant, and speak out. And just as importantly, advocate for safer public system for all women. Let our story be a shared, not just a memory. If you value fashion storytelling and serious true crime stories, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Drop your thoughts respectfully in the comment section. My name is Mr. Politico, and I will see you on the next one.